Tell me, you said your mom and dad are, both the parties, right? So how did you choose your mom party, Democrat, and how did you entered into Democrat? Typically, you go with your father on the politics, right? But here, I see that you chose Democrat. Was it an opportunity, or you chose based on the party values, or so?
I think it was mostly the party values. I think in our family, certainly I understand the Second Amendment, for instance, and I understand the right to own a gun, and I want to respect that. I didn't grow up in a gun culture, though. I have felt like, when I send my kids to school, I worry about gun violence in schools and just safety in our community generally. And generally, like, for instance, Democrats have been better on that issue. Same with the environment. I've always wanted to protect our environment and promote clean energy. I believe climate change is going to be a huge issue. It already is. And Democrats have been better on that issue too. So, there's many issues where I feel like Democratic Party values match my values. Sometimes Democrats aren't always right, though. And, growing up in a mixed political household, I understand the importance of working with the other side and coming together, even when you disagree on one issue, because you can still find common ground on other issues. So I may not agree with my colleagues on gun violence prevention. If they're Republican and they support the NRA, but I might be able to come together with them on tax reform or on addressing high tolls in Northern Virginia or on business development and economic development. And so there's always room for, finding common ground. And I think that's missing in our politics today.
Absolutely. I think you've made a very interesting point about the gun violence.
But I might be able to come together with them on tax reform or on addressing high tolls in Northern Virginia or on business development and economic development. And so there's always room for, finding common ground. And I think that's missing in our politics today.
Absolutely. I think you've made a very interesting point about the gun violence.